Good morning, everybody, and this is your DAX day trade setups for today. So we have a pretty big engulfing bar here. We've got diversions, we have a wedge, and I just want to get the one line in for the wedge. That's the top, well, not that. That's the top of the wedge. Draw it on the bottom here if you want to, but it's pretty clear. I can draw it like that, or I can take it like that. And this was a fake out of the wedge. But anyway, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 touches in this wedge. And I just want to get rid of this because it does cloud the view. So we've got this attempt at being a piercing pattern. And I think the daily here does have a bit of a piercing pattern. Okay, on the daily that was a piercing pattern. Here it is, well, not quite. It needs to close a bit higher up, but it's an attempt. And then we have a pin bar here. And that pin bar, very important, is off structure. There's my fractional on the daily. Look at where it tagged. Spot on grouping of my oscillators. So there are two entries here at the moment, and I'm going to just put both of them in. So obviously the conservative one is a break and retest of 13,153. This is on the daily now. So break, retest that validates a double bottom on the move up. And then the other one, which is the one that we are probably going to be looking at today, is a close above this high of the day. So just get down to the levels that we want to be trading. And that's not the high of the day. We'll get that on the hour. So look at the 3 hour here. We do have diversions, low, 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 high. So we've got diversions. We've got a fairly strong trend line here. 3 touches at it. So it's 1, 2, 3. And then we have this big down, sideways, big up, and now it looks like a bit of a flag forming for another leg up. So the trend is down on the 3 hour. There's no two ways about that. So we need to be paying attention to the areas of potential rejection. I just want to add this level in as well because that's fairly significant. You can see there. So this is the zone we need to pay attention to. If we sort of reject this area, then you're expecting a leg down. If we don't reject this area and we sort of get above it and a move up, then you're looking for an up. And remember what I showed you on the daily? We have a pin bar on the daily. So let's just get the daily high. There's the daily high there. Look to the left, it does line up with some structure as well. So on the hour, the trend is down. Oscillators group to the upside. Strong move up. It's looking like a bit of a flag for a leg up, which is possible. So if we sort of break up, and this is kind of what I would expect to happen, I would expect us to break up currently and reject this trend line at around 12868. Possibly even, a quick squirt up into the morning to 12886. That's this horizontal support which coincides with the diagonal, resistance, not support, and pull back. So what we're looking for is a break above the high of yesterday, a pullback to test it at 12,800, and then we're looking to go up in steps. First step is going to be the trend line, pull back, break the trend line, then it'll be here. That will come back and test the trend line, and then there should be an opportunity for a bigger move up into this area here again, which is 13,153. Now, we do have non-farm payrolls this afternoon for us that are in European time zones. So be careful of that. So you could see structure. You can see already here. Nice strong move up. But as I said on the, I think it was the S&P video, when we take a day to get through our 15-minute moving averages, just shows you the volatility that we have. Because normally, the 5 minute, you often get sort of price touching these, the 155 or the 200 EMA for that matter in the day. But when you look at the 5 minutes for yesterday, have a look at that. I mean, look at the whole session below the 155. Then late in the session, which is technically after hours for the DAX, Look at this. Then we sort of break to the upside, but it takes us almost a whole day just to break the 5 minute. So let's come back to 15 minutes. This is what we're looking at. We want to see a break above it. That will give us a cup and handle pattern as well. And it also, basically gives you a potential move to the upside of around 190 points, or a move of 1.5 in the market, 1.5%. So that's kind of my view today. This is the line in the sand, 12,800. Break above it, come back and test it. Nice stop area over here. And there's my target area on the 15 minute. That's the first area. Take profit. Should be some kind of a pullback onto structure. Wait at that structure and then look for another leg up. But get out of it during the non-farm payroll data. So wait for that. In actual fact, once I would trade this in the morning session and then just leave it. If you want to trade again, then get onto the US markets after non-farm payrolls. But just take the early morning trade, because it'll be pretty quick. It'll hit this, more than likely hit. If it's moving up, it's going to hit up here. If it's not going to move up, it is coming back down to test this double bottom here. Okay, there's the neckline of the double bottom. So it'll come back to test this area, which is actually another area for an entry. Let me just get the 15 minutes here. Yeah, so a buying off here, 12,718, or alternatively, if you break and retest here, you're looking for a buy here. Would definitely target this area, pull back somewhere into the middle, and then attempt up. So you may have a better opportunity if it does drop here. I just somehow don't think that's going to happen. I think we're going to open somewhere in this area and sort of move to the upside. Could be wrong, but that's just what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing a bit of a flag, so a strong move up, flag. So the pullback, if it does happen, would come back into this zone somewhere. Well, it's actually right here. There it is there. So that's kind of what I was thinking. Move up there, come back, find support here, and then move. If it does drop down here, it'd be interesting to see what happens, because just below the moving averages again. Anyway, that's kind of my view today. Watch it very carefully. Get in, get out. Don't try and hold this over the weekend. Don't try and hold it over non-farm payrolls, because anything can happen. Hope that helps, and we'll catch up with you on Monday morning. Enjoy your weekend. Cheers for now.